Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. Could not play the Dead Space remake. It is not running correctly in my computer, so we're gonna play some Downfall instead. Segus Jr. says play as the Hermit. You know, we could play as the Hermit, but honestly, I have more fun with the Downfall mode. I like the Meow fight, I like fighting the characters as bosses, and I like playing as the bad guys here. Now, who are we gonna play as today? I gotta be honest, I kinda wanna do a Snecko run. We played a Snecko run recently, but I really like Snecko. I think it's a fun character to play as. We have unlocks to do with like Slime Boss, so we could do that. We haven't played Hexaghost recently, but you know what? Give me a Snecko run. I think I need a Snecko run right now. I need to get that out of my system. Hermit cards and defect cards we can get. There's a lot of powerful defect cards, of course. Echo Form, the, oh, I'll get this controller off my lap. Echo Form, Buffer, even something like Electrodynamics can do damage to multiple enemies, but anything revolving orbs, we're probably not gonna take, because we don't really care about the orbs if we have other cards. Hermit cards, are there any good, you know what? Because Segus Jr. wanted Hermit and I don't want to play as a Hermit, I'll take Hermit cards, but I think Defect might be a little bit stronger. We're gonna take Watcher. Gremlin cards tend to be very cheap. When you're playing Snecko, you want expensive decks. And Slime Boss. Slime Boss I tend to dislike, although there are a couple of powerful attacks. I don't like the tackles, I don't like self-damage. So maybe we'll just roll Defect on this one. So we're rolling Hermit, Watcher, and Defect, normal characters on this Snecko run as opposed to something like the Collector characters. But I don't even know if the Collector will show up in Snecko decks. I don't know if those mechanics work with Snecko at all. So either way, random rare relic, 8 health, plated armor. Threaded needle is probably worth the 8 max HP. I think I'm happy with that. As for the root, I want to hit maybe a camp and then a few elites. This gives us the opportunity to do that. Also sucks when you get dual cast from the basic cards. Yeah, I think that I don't like the defect cards when they show up here in the basics. So these might be, you know, removed at some point, but we do still get access, pardon me, to things like Snapshot, which is okay. And Eruption and Vigilance, of course, are pretty much what you're looking for. We're gonna go this path, I think. There's no path that we can take that is not filled with question marks, but that's okay. 18 damage turn 1. So there's a dual cast. Well, you know, this is about as good as it gets. Thank you, Plated Armor. I already forgot about you. We're taking less damage than you would think. Covet. You know, I guess you can just dump. Oh, right, it doesn't exhaust. Oh, you couldn't play the strike, you fool. That's gonna cost me. No, we're okay. I forget that the Covet, if it's free, we still get 1 energy by playing it, so we gotta think about that. At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of the highest cost off-class card by 1. Soul Draw, gain random off-class cards, or block. Unidentified block card. There's good unidentified block cards that you can get. I think I'll take that. We don't want it to be genetic algorithm, but we'll see. Looks interesting. Jolino, if you haven't seen Slay the Spire, this is a mod for the game. We're starting at the top down instead of going from the bottom up. Who's our boss? Wound Ironclad, I think? You add cards to your deck. You play cards on the appropriate turns, and that's it. But the game mechanics are very involved and intricate when you start to actually think about what's happening here. So, Jawworm is doing 12 damage. We have 4 block thanks to Plated Armor. I can weaken you, making you deal less damage, or I can defend. If we get weakness, a defend gets us there. We didn't get the weakness, but I'm still gonna play the defend. We're gonna take 3 damage. At the start of your turn, you can exhaust a card to gain block. It's actually, like, pretty good. I think we should just play that. No, we should Snake Bite, because Sneko's whole thing is you can change the cost of cards. We can change Adapt to make it 1 cheaper. I'm still gonna play it though. But that seems like a very good card to have in this deck, because if we exhaust a card to gain free block, now we're taking no damage. Hit you for 1, but you know, whatever. Thin out the deck a little bit, you know, we don't need those cards, and you're dead. Okay, that's fine. Gain block, muddle the highest cost card you have. Exhaust a card, gain a random card, or random vulnerability-based card. Gestalt's pretty good. Beam Cell, Glare, Wide Open, maybe not so much. Actually, there's relatively few vulnerability cards, so this is definitely a pass. I'll take Quick Move instead. The muddling is super important for the character. Gain Sharpened Fragment. This is a Shiv every turn. I think I'd rather get the Wing statue. I don't want to lose max health. Although this is a Shiv every turn. That's pretty good. You know, actually, I think I will take a Shiv every turn. Because it's just more damage, right? We always want to have more damage if we can. It's not a lot of damage, but that's okay. Okay, it made the equilibrium more expensive. Oh, and right, and that does count for the off-class cards. I forgot about that. Hey Quark, welcome. Happy Thursday. Yeah, off-class includes colorless, which I always forget about. Okay, we're going to kill you and muddle. This is more expensive. Why don't we just, well, we can just do it with a single block. I forgot that we have plated armor. That plated armor, I'm gonna forget about it constantly. Soul Roll's really good. It's a good upgrade target as well. What about a draw card? Wheel Kick is like the 10 out of 10 that we want. Scrape if we muddle. Skim, that's okay. Quick Draw, Vantage, Enervate. These are hard to get with Dead On because it's the wrong class. So really it's Wheel Kick is what we're looking for. That's the premier card. But Soul Roll is still pretty good. Muddles your hand, but it draws one on an upgrade. Let's take the draw card, and maybe at some point we can lock in that Wheel Kick. So we don't have it right now, unfortunately, so instead we're just going to upgrade. And Tail Whip is all right, Snake Bite's okay, Quick Move is okay. I guess I'd rather have more vulnerability and weakness for now. We'll try it. Kind of want to fight the elite too. Whenever an attack deals damage, apply 2 Soul Burn. Let's try it. Hey Academy Kill, welcome back. I left for a few, no more Dead Space. We tried to play Dead Space, but the frame rate sucks. So I'm gonna have to figure out why it's not running correctly and then maybe try to figure it out later, I guess. What am I waiting for? I guess Tail Whip, so we'll just end turn. Gemmerlinga, welcome. I was playing Monster Train and got 37 rage stacks on an imp. Only 37? You need to crank those numbers up. I like adding the shivs to the deck, actually, although that was a waste of energy. This is what we want. Tail Whip. Vulnerability, weakness. That's not gonna last forever, but that's okay. Chris had the same issues at Academy Kill. Do you have any knowledge on how Chris solved that problem? Because I guess I could ask him myself. I would like to solve the problem because I want to play the game. It's just a little awkward right now. Freaking, you know, let me actually ask him. Hey, did you have low frame rates playing Dead Space? High CPU usage, and if so, how did you fix those issues? We'll see if we get a response from him live on stream. You're hitting me. I would like to not get hit. I'm gonna take 2 damage. You're gonna take 14 from the soul burn, which is pretty nice. Somebody need to upgrade their PC. I just did, like last year. This is not an old PC. That's why I find it very frustrating that the game didn't play very well when I tried it, but we'll see. I gotta just work on it later. I should have had it done ahead of time anyways. That'll work. You're gonna die. Okay. We did not take that much damage. Gemstone Gun. Upon pickup, choose 3 gems. At the start of each combat, gain a card with Retain, Exhaust, and each chosen gem socketed. That's weird, but also good? Gain a card with Retain, Exhaust, and each gem socketed. Okay, that's weird. Did you get a UPS yet, says Academy Kill? No, I have not gotten an uninterruptible power supply. That is something I'm gonna have to do for the future, I think. So what gem do we want in the gun? Reduce debuffs, temporary strength, or all enemies lose strength. I think reducing debuffs is kind of nice, but we don't usually have debuffs on turn 1. We don't have to play the card because it retains, so we could keep that card and then Onyx on a future turn, I guess. Yeah, because it retains and exhausts. Give me Onyx. Oh, but it won't reduce the temporary dex, I think. Have a good evening, Jammer Lango. So give me temporary dex anyways. Give me temporary strength. Yeah, why not? I don't think it's order. I think it would still do that in the same order, but why don't we, this is my first time playing with Gemstone Gun. X cost cards. Choose a card that started unidentified and identify it. I actually really like that as a get because it saves you a campfire later. Become cursed? I'd rather not. I'm gonna fight the other elite. It's the shop! Of course it's the shop. Elite, oh, so it's not a random card. It's just this is the card that is retained and it just does those 3 things. That's pretty cool, actually. We'll do that next turn, I think. Because, you know, at the very least, we get the access to dexterity and strength, right? What's in our deck right now? Tail Whip, Covet, Enervate, Dual Cast, garbage. Stack, garbage. So we'll play Gemstone Gun. Maybe it would have worked in the right order, but yeah, we only got the temporary stats now. I'm going to probably not use potions. I should probably save those for the bosses later, you know? So we'll gain 10 block. Do nothing else for the rest of this turn. Next turn, though, I'm gonna hit you a little harder. This is the last turn to apply Soul Burn. It's not gonna explode after this, so we just gotta go for it. I actually have, like, very bad draw right now. I can hit you one more turn. I mean, we did 50, that's okay. Dead on, gain energy, and draw a card. Well, that's okay. We did 49 damage. We're not where we need to be offensively, but Snecko is a slow grow character, you know? We need something that is expensive to get muddled, so we are gonna take a Dice Crush, for sure. For sure. Give me the member card. Uncommon Power, Capacitor, Defrag, Heat Sinks, Hello World, Loop, Self-Repair, could be a good one. Static Discharge, Storm, Brawl, Combo, Determination. Smoking Barrel, Take Aim, Battle Hymn, Fasting. Fasting, you know what? Fasting would work very well with the Gemstone Gun. Yeah, that one could be very interesting. I think we take that. Oh, but then I can't get the war paint. You know what? This is still fine. Take this. I'm gonna remove a strike. I kind of want war paint, but that's okay. We'll maybe pick it up later. Let's proceed. We gotta fight this boss, and you know that this is the boss that's gonna be very scary for us. Whenever you end your turn with 0 energy, lose 4 health, gain 3 energy, draw 3 cards. We're gonna do this now. We're gonna gun you as well, my friend. We're gonna gun you. We're gonna gun you good. I think I also want to use the other potion. I mean, this is the hard fight. I don't want to deal with this guy. I got a zap. I have to identify a card, which is not what I wanted, but I guess maybe a hologram could be kind of nice. And we got the more vulnerability out there. I guess we didn't need the more vulnerability, but we'll take it. You know what? I guess we'll just hologram back the tail. I mean, this guy's dead. He's dead now. Cool. Why you throw away some cards? So Joel, the strikes and defends, they're a part of the starter deck. They're the worst cards in the game because they're the ones that you start with. Other cards tend to be better. So if I add an attack card, I should remove a strike to keep the balance of the deck roughly 50-50, maybe attacks and blocks, but also you're adding better cards to replace the default cards. We're gonna be adding and removing cards the whole game. Seal of approval. Upon pickup, choose one of 3 unidentified character cards to add. Future unidentified cards can be found of the character. Dice Boulder is one of those cards. I really like it. It can be upgraded any number of times. We need better attacks. I'm gonna take it. I'm also gonna take a seal of approval and... Wait, what does this do? All future unidentified character cards will be from the character. So we get to lock in a character. Okay, so we want to lock in the Watcher, right? Ah, because this can be from anything of the Watcher. Gotcha, okay, I understand. I think. I don't know. We'll use the gemstone gun here, I think. Gives us a little bit more offense for the turn. We'll do a muddle. Dice Boulder is free. It does from 3 to 29 damage. It was 12, but that's enough. Then we will give me a zap, a defend, a defend, a defend. I have 1 zap out there. It's not a good zap, but it's something at least. We have fasting. Can we lock it in? No, we can't. I'm so disappointed because this is what I wanted. Either way. Is there anything that's 0? No, okay, just enter. We'll be fine. I wanted to lock in that card though, because I know it's gonna be good. If we can fully lock it in, but we're not gonna be able to. Snake Rake is the card that you want to add to a Snecko deck. We're fighting Lagavulin again. This is fine. What do we have in the deck right now? Overwhelming Power, we're gonna play it. We might play a Tantrum, but it is risky. Storm? I mean, we can play it. We'll draw and use the energy. Maybe we don't play it. It's only gonna give us 1 lightning. We only have 1 power in the deck, this card right here. Maybe we just end turn and wait. We get to keep the gemstone gun. I'm still gonna wait. I wanna open up with vulnerability on this guy, which we can do right now. Now Tantrum, also tempting, will take double damage, but maybe I can just kill you on this turn? So, F it, let's do it. We're going all in. Take 21 damage. Hit him with the Shiv Dad. Draw some more cards. Get more energy. Hit him with the Tantrum. It's 45 damage. Dump a defend. Shiv him. Strike him. We killed him in 1 turn. That's pretty good. Unidentified strike. Dude, a Meteor Strike. I mean, there's only Meteor Strike, Thunder Strike, and Windmill Strike. Those are 3 good strikes. I think we want this card. It'll randomly be one of these every combat, but then we can just lock it in. If we get Meteor Strike, we get Infinite Plasma. Dude, I'm seeing the run. I know what we have to do now. I can see. Now it's the wrong strike, but that's okay. Because we get to lock it in next. And we're not gonna lock it in, that's okay. Wallop will probably lock in. That's a good card. But it's a random watcher card. Is Wallop good enough? I think it is good enough, actually. I think we're okay there. Let's Gemstone Gun. We're gonna smack. We're gonna smack. Let's get the power out of the way, so we don't have to play it again. Dun, dun. Wallop gives us block. That's why I like having that card around. And this guy's technically dead to a Shiv. You take another Snake Rake. It's just the best card. Windmill Strike. We want this to be a different strike. Wallop, it is probably worth locking in. It's probably worth locking in. That's a good card. And yes, we are fighting the status Ironclad here. Whenever you draw or exhaust a curse, gain block. It's not a very good card. Cool-headed is block, which is kind of funny. Do we want to use Gemstone Gun? I guess we'd rather use it next turn, right? When he bashes me. Maybe we'll pop Entropic Brew and then give myself a strength bonus for the combat. I think that's okay. We'll play Cool-headed, get a Frost Orb out there. Every turn we get some block. We only need a defend. And then why don't we dump this Shadow Cloak? I don't ever want to see that card again. It's going to be completely useless for this fight, is the thing. So you're doing a lot of damage. Gemstone Gun will reduce my vulnerability by 1, but that's it, unfortunately. So we probably... I think we still start there. On this turn, we get rid of the weakness. And then we just start smacking, like Snake Rake smack. Eruption's cheaper. It's not exactly what I wanted. At least we have both Vigilance and Eruption on this combat. I like that. Okay, what if we... He's already weak. What if we hologram... Let's hologram Quick Move. I think that was okay. I'm gonna save this Windmill Strike. Every turn in our hand, it gets stronger. Eventually, it'll just one-hit kill him. He's not attacking, so we attack him. Give me a Muddle. Wallop became more expensive. Thank you, game. Hit you for 24. We gain Dex thanks to Kunai. Every 3 attacks give us 1 Dexterity, which makes the blocks better. And the Shiv is a really good enabler for that. We get 1 free attack every turn. So we'll smack you. We'll rake. Wallop became more expensive, I think. We could put up blocks, or I could try to muddle again. Wallop is now cheaper. And we got some block out of it. Wallop also a good little mini synergy with the Kunai. Not a huge one, but a small one. We're getting so many garbage cards added to our deck, unfortunately. Whip. Break. Shiv. Strike. Unidentified rare power. At the start of each turn, add a random off-class card to your hand. Choose one of 2 relics, obtain a random relic of the same rarity. Oh God. I don't want to lose my relics. So what if we just take the random power, the rare power card, because we can get some good power cards. And in our deck, Runic Pyramid, Velvet Choker, Makeshift Battery. Velvet Choker makes it so that you cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. Runic Pyramid means you don't discard. And the battery gives you energy and slimes. You know, I would like the energy. I don't think we want Runic Pyramid. We want to eventually get like a Snecko Eye or a Snecko Eye power card or something. I think we'll go for the energy. Yeah, I mean, Runic Pyramid is pretty good though too. It's a tough call. Because if we can have a lot of cards in our hand, we're more likely to reroll the expensive things. Hey, Mother of Zerg, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello. I'm gonna take the makeshift battery. Our deck will get worse, but we're gonna have energy temporarily that we can lean on, hopefully. Lots of question marks, I love it, let's do it. Maybe I don't like fighting these elites, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, they're starting to hurt pretty heavily right now. High Noon, whenever you play a strike or defend, draw a card. That's not a very good power, but I'll take it. Give me a gemstone gun. Whenever you change stances, gain block. I think I have no stance changers, so that's kind of a useless card to have right about now. So instead, we're gonna dice boulder you, and we're gonna hologram. I think I'm just gonna dice boulder you again. It's not enough to get the kill. We got a little bit ripped off, I think. So I'm gonna have to use a potion to kill you, but that's okay. Is this game on mobile? Slay the Spire does exist on mobile, and I think it's a very good mobile port. I like Slay the Spire though. I mean, everyone loves Slay the Spire. It's a good game. Free attack. Draw and muddle. Muddle again. Free. Draw and discard. Muddle. Might as well play it. I mean, this guy has 4 HP. Quirk says it's good on Android. 2 strength. Upgraded unidentified draw. I'm still looking for the wheel kick to come out of that, but I'm gonna take that. Offer Snecko Soul, Kunai, or get pained but get a relic. I will take this. Status cards can now be played. For the slime, I think that's a draw, so that's actually pretty good. But I'm hopeful that we'll get a card removal at some point. We got a reboot, sweeping beam. Those are pretty good. Bias cognition is kind of not, but that's okay. Let's start with the gemstone gun. I think we're just gonna go to town. Give me draw. Tail whip is 1. I think that's good enough. Give me a sweeping beam. Shiv. And then honestly, just give me a reboot. Draw a new hand. I think that went well because we can hit you twice. It's free. Hit you again. Let's draw first. It became free. I don't know how this happened, but we knocked them all down in 1 turn. That was an incredible turn. Lubricant. Oh, thank you. I needed that. We're gonna lose a little HP here. And then we're gonna end it. Pain is a curse we need to get rid of, but for now, it's fine. Fear potion. Probably take that over Vigor. Common attack card upgraded. Discard and draw. It's actually pretty good, but Soul Roll, I just like the muddling. And on upgrade, it's a draw, so it doesn't even fill up your hand. We need to upgrade it, but... C5 bites. I am not gonna add 4 cards to my deck. Goodbye. Replace all strikes and defense with random unidentified cards. Oh god. Remove a card, upgrade all strikes and defense. So this would upgrade 5 cards. We could remove pain, or we could get a bunch of random nonsense. Random unidentified cards. Dude, it's so, like, tempting. Sherbert78, welcome. Hello. I'm gonna do it. I don't like seeing that vulnerability card, though. So we have weak, strike, dexterity, vulnerability. I mean, another opportunity to pick up a Meteor Strike seems fantastic. Once, we haven't gotten it yet, but if we can get Meteor Strike, we'll have infinite energy. It's just not appearing, ever. Sir, not appearing in this game. Okay, we're going to town. Oh, we got a wallop too, which is just freaking beautiful. Yeah, give me a muddle. Wallop is now free. So this is 16 block immediately. We will play Overwhelming Power. That's a good power, like there's nothing wrong with it. Draw. The first 4 playable cards drawn at the start of each turn cost 1 less. That's pretty good. I think we can play that. And then we'll block, muddle. I don't like the pain being here, but like, what am I gonna do? Just try to play as few cards as you can. By the way, Eternal Form, very good card. I want to have that, please. Reprogram might be a good one to keep. Gain stats, lose focus, who cares? Thank you for the stats. Weaken you. Murder you. He's dead. We are gonna take 1 damage on this turn, but that's okay. The Infernal Form, what I really like about that, hopefully, can we lock that in? No, damn it. If we could have locked it in, then it would make the slimes just draw when they shuffle, which would be awesome. But unfortunately, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. That was a great elite fight though. Blank card, every combat, start each combat with an echo of a random card, costs 0, so it's just a free play. Incense Burner you take, because it's good. Book of Stabbing, you might be a little worried, and you know, I'm a little worried. We have a Meteor Strike, finally. Can we lock it in? No. Damn it. One day we'll lock in that Meteor Strike. We'll lock in some cards. I'm going to gain stats, and I'm gonna make you vulnerable too. We need to hit you hard. I think I like Wave of the Hand. I like it decently enough. Wallop is cheaper. Might as well draw. Covet can get rid of the pain. Actually, it'll exhaust the pain. Didn't think about that. $7 to 46 or 21 to 30. We got 44. That's pretty damn good. Sorry, pretty darn good, excuse me. Lubricant, Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike, I hate to say it, but we can't play it because we have no muddling in our hand yet, but we can get there. Now we can get there. Now it's free. Yeah, that's a good card to have. So every turn we're gonna get free energy from these plasmas. Oh, by the way, you're dead. But in theory, that's awesome. Snake Sap, also pretty okay. Exhaust, gain energy, trash to treasure. Iron Fang, gain block and damage. On my ears says mud. What happened? What did I do? Did I do something? Did I scream? Did I go, yeah? It might have been me. Are you okay, Mud? You okay? Was it the kathunk? Kathunk. Yeah. Is it your tinnitus acting up, Mud? I feel like we need a block card, but I mean, we have some. We don't have many. Exhaust a card, gain energy equal to its cost, neck proof. I wish this retained. I think I'm just gonna skip. But I want to get to the campfire so I can start locking in cards. Let's go left. You're making a joke about me saying naughty words. Oh, it wasn't that naughty. You know what? I actually think we want to be Sneckoed, so we could play Gemstone Gun right now. Do we want to be Sneckoed? We don't have enough, like, draw to make that work, I think. Echo Hole Up. That's not the kind of card I want. Let's start with the Cool-Headed. Do I want to enter Wrath? You know, I actually think I do. I think we want to try to hit you as fast as possible. I mean, you should be dead next turn. Naughty enough that you corrected yourself. Gotta keep it PG. I'm just gonna kill you. I mean, I don't think you can have enough of these in your deck. Fight the Arena Champions or the Captive Hero. So the Arena Champions, I think, is the duel fight where you're fighting the Gremlin Knob. Captive Hero, you're just fighting another boss fight. The boss fights are not that bad. I feel like with the deck, we have a lot of offense, so maybe fighting the big guy might not be too much of a problem, but I think the hero's a little bit better. Just because it's theoretically a little bit easier, weirdly enough, I think. Well, I can lower my poison by 1. You are gonna make me weak next turn. I think I will still Gemstone Cannon you for the initial first turn KO, hopefully. That's a great time to be able to discard that. Let's, well, we definitely want to wallop you. So we'll wallop. Probably want to antidote. See if we can make this free. Did. I think that's a pretty good turn 1. We're intangible this turn. The poison is not gonna stack up that much. This is, by the way, this boss, I think it's from floor 1, the previous boss, Act 1. So it should be easier than what you would expect here. Smack. Smack you again. We're gonna take 0 because we have the plated armor. And you're taking 24. By the way, there's a free Meteor Strike and you are screwed. I did take 2 damage from the poison, I forgot about that, that's okay. At the start of turn, gain counter equal to half of expired block, sure. Pairs 10 max health, we got $100. And cards I don't think I'm gonna add. We can lock in Meteor Strike, let's go. That's number 1, the most ideal thing we can draw. And dude, we like Bewildered, believe it or not. So we want to do this. Bewildered is a great curse to have. We're building a deck. Anything else to identify? High Noon? Nah. Sash Whips, no. Cut Through Fate, not bad. Reprogram, not bad either, because it is a stat gain card, and I think it's 2 strength and 2 dex for 1 focus on upgrade. It's actually, like, that's not bad. But is there something that I want to upgrade? Hologram, upgraded rare power. The snake rakes are really nice because you get more muddling out of them. And I do have 2 of them. I have 3 of them. So that is also tempting to do. Yeah, let's start getting these snake rakes going. It's just such a huge card to have. Honestly, I'm gonna fight the Burning Elite. I actually think our deck is fine. Max health is like the easiest thing to deal with here. That's okay. When we play a card, our hand is gonna be randomized. I think we just start with the gemstone gun. We can make everyone weak, so block's not gonna be too much of a concern. We might wanna pop the potion to gain block every card. I don't think we're gonna need it. I think we just start here. So then we just start raking. Maybe a tail whip on... Well, that's too expensive. Maybe, yeah, tail whip. Then give me a snake rake. We gotta kill the gremlin though. Reprogram is cheaper. Overwhelming power, honestly, I think that's cheap enough. Ghostly Presence is now not gonna be played probably. I'll pay for the Shiv. I'll probably pay for the reprogram. Pay for the draw. And we'll start smacking. That's gonna muddle something. This I think does 0 damage. We can covet, so we can discard something that we're not gonna ever play. So probably this. Quick move will muddle. This is now cheap. This still does nothing. Gave us, 1 kunai bonus, that's something. And then we can gain more block, which we don't need, or we can do more damage, which would be nice, or we can maybe play this, but that's not gonna happen. Just give me the Dice Crush. Dad. Now we need to kill the wizard if we're gonna live, if this guy's gonna live for 2 more turns. Really, I was just waiting for that meteor strike though. Like that's what we need. I'll pay for it. That is a small price to pay. What I would actually love to do here, and I should have started with this, I'm gonna covet to dump this pain. Hey. We gave Snecko a gun. Won't somebody please get this snake a gun? What happened? Why did you take some damage? Next time you receive attack damage, deal some back. Is it like overwhelming power? Did I lose 3 health? I don't know what happened. Why do I have 7 energy? Oh, right, the plasma. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's draw more, gain stats. Draw even more. Let's work you guys down. That's a free draw now. Bewildered is gonna reroll our costs. And, we're still going. We're still going. We're still going. And now we're done. We are gonna take 4 damage, but... No, we lost the health. Okay. Sometimes I do get confused by that. Slightly different. This is actually like a pretty bad turn. All right. I mean, we're gonna kill him next turn. This is a fine Burning Elite fight. I figured we could do it. I thought we were strong enough, and we are strong enough. The other reason why I wanted to do this fight is that now maybe we can lock in another card. So let's see what we can maybe identify. Machine learning, reprogram. That would still maybe be a good lock-in target, but Honestly, I think I'm just gonna upgrade again. Keep the snake rakes being upgraded. One thing we do not have in this deck is a lot of block, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll live, hopefully. There's pain, I hate it. We don't have to play anything, but we are gonna play cards. We're gonna play a lot of cards. That kinda sucks. That's fine. We're gonna gain stats. Let's use this now, because we want to hit you hard. Bewildered. That's a good play right now. Wheel kick is now free. We can keep drawing. Roll. Smack. Smack. Maybe now end turn. We took like 10 damage from the pain. We gotta get rid of this pain at some point. But we also did a lot of damage. And we have the Meteor strike in hand, which we gotta play. Whenever a debuff is applied, gain 1 strength. Could be very nice to have. Let's start though with the quick move, because we need to start re-rolling this Meteor strike. You know what? I think you just play it. We could have made it cheaper, but if Snakebite didn't hit it and made it cheaper, then we would be unable to play it. I'd rather play it, because now we have infinite energy. So I will... I mean, now we can play our hand, pretty much. You're vulnerable, which is great. We're gonna smack you, we're gonna smack you. Let's reboot. Even if we get pain, I think we're pretty close to killing you. Snake Rake is draw. Establishment will reduce retain costs, which I don't think matters at all. You have 13 HP. You're dead, lady. Of course we would draw it now, but I think we still gotcha. Okay, we're gonna heal. Pain's gotta go at some point though. Master Eye, yes. Become confused, draw additional cards. It's just the best card. Choose and obtain a common, uncommon, and rare card, double potions, or more energy. I mean, we have enough energy, I think. Adding cards is great. I think we're gonna do the fruit. I've been taking this a lot, but it's a good relic. We get to pick any cards in the game to add to the deck. Like, that's just solid. That's exceptionally solid. So we'll definitely take this. I think I know what I want too. We do have to take a card from this, but that's okay. We'll take the, probably take the quick move, which is block and muddle. For the uncommon, memorize is super tempting, because we can maybe lock in another Meteor strike. I actually do think that that is what we want. And then for the rare, certainly there's a temptation for the exotic form, which is tons of card draw, but also another Master Eye could be very fantastic to draw even more cards. More power is a little late, unfortunately. Mud Shield. Good guy, also pretty decent block card, especially if we do apply lots of muddling. And we have lots of muddling. We've got the snake rakes and the soul rolls and the quick moves that we've added in. So this can end up being a lot of block. I think I'd still rather just take another Master Eye. More draw. More draw is always better, right? It is focus defect, it looks like. We did not fight the Silent, which is good. We fought the Silent as the result of a question mark, but not in the final boss fights for the floors. So we know we're not gonna have thorns on the final boss, because we are gonna go for it too. We need to visit a shop. We don't have to fight the Burning Elite. I would like to hit up lots and lots of camps. There's actually like a pretty decent path here with 3 camps, several elites. Same number on this path, but maybe more question marks. Let's go that route instead. Mud Shield sucks, says Mud. I get that joke, no one else will. Whenever you play a Strike or Defend, draw a card. You know what, it's free, but we've got Pain, so we gotta worry about that. All right, let's draw. Draw. Meteor Strike is not cheap enough. Adapt is free, that's good. You know what, actually, just play the Meteor Strike, then end my turn. I don't wanna lose any more health to Pain. We're also intangible, which is nice. So, exhaust a card. Yes, please, I will exhaust a dual cast. For free block, it is exceptionally worth it. Oh, right. Can't play it because I didn't draw it. Ooh, we did get another Meteor Strike though. I do want to re-roll these card costs, so we'll play the Strike. Dump the indignation. Yoink. Self-repair is great. Overwhelming power, let's just draw more, why not? Hit you with a plasma, dad. Should have played Memorize, because we could have memorized that card. That was very silly. So what we should probably do is maybe stall on this combat until Memorize comes back around, because we really need that Meteor Strike to be locked in. It's just such a good card. So we'll exhaust like a Dice Boulder. Master Eye gives us more draw. What hit you? Oh, the Snecko baby is hitting you. That's what's going on. Okay. I was so confused. Joel says, I just beat the first boss of Slay the Spire. I'm already addicted. There's a reason why this is like the pinnacle. Slay the Spire is like the pinnacle of indie roguelite card game design. It's such a good game. There's a reason why this is just good. Actually, I'm gonna memorize fasting. Now we get the extra stats for essentially free, because we're gonna have enough. We're gonna have enough energy. I will fight you. I've got potions. We have intangibility coming up soon, and we love our deck. I will play this. We need to play Gemstone Gun before we play Confusion, by the way. That is something that we gotta keep in mind. So Glare. Rake. Shiv. That's free. Muddle. Wallop is cheaper. 16 block, it is still 16 damage. And then you're dead. And I can play this. We killed an enemy on one turn, and that was not bad draw, but it was good enough draw. Good enough draw. If we covet Bewildered, we should be able to not have it randomized. It's still randomized. Okay, that was a little unexpected. So I'm just gonna play that for more draw, but we are gonna take some damage. And that's fine, we can take a little damage. Master Reality, when a card is created during combat, upgrade it. That seems unnecessary. I will play a fasting though, because we are going to have the meteor strikes. Actually, if we hologram it, now we have 8 energy. The bagpipes, whenever you apply weak or vulnerable, increase the amount by 1. That's a great relic. I think we want draw, so I'm gonna add it. I mean, anytime you get draw in a Snecko deck, it's like the perfect get. It's what you want. By the way, this is another synergy I didn't talk about until just now because it came up. If we fasting and then gemstone gun, we don't get the energy reduction. There it is. We could also remove the confusion, but I want the confusion. Pain, go away. Okay, don't. You know what? We get defense out of it. I'll do it. Harrison, welcome. Are you winning? I think I'm winning. We're playing Snecko, and we've got a great deck. A great deck! Well, a good enough deck, let's say. Let's draw. I think that's a decent draw. Restock. Discard your hand, draw new cards. I actually really like this. We gotta fight the I forgot about you. You're gonna steal my money unless I can kill you. Hopefully I can kill the merchant. I mean, we have a great deck, so I'm hopeful. The turn here is very, we got an echo on the meteor strike. We've got to be very careful about this though. Fasting, then gemstone, then master eye. Let's snake rake, hopefully creative AI. It hit the meteor strike! What? Well, let's try that again. At least we played this. I guess because it cost 5 in the background. I didn't realize that would happen. I feel a little bit taken advantage of on that one. Blood Shield would have been a nice block there, but we're okay. Smack him. No. Crystal, no. Cut through fate. Then you can wall up. Then everything's too expensive, so let's restock. We at least got 1 meteor strike that's playable. Whatever. Harrison says, I can't stand Snecko because of the identifying cards. It is a little annoying sometimes, but you can build really strong decks. So now we want to erupt. And we've got double damage. Just smack him for 81, and then for like 40 roughly, and then 36 roughly, and then he's dead. We get all of our money back, and then some. And we can finally remove some cards too. Like Pain. Although, if we get Tungsten Rod, Pain does nothing anymore. Because Tungsten Rod reduces the damage you take by 1. And this does 1 damage. I'm still gonna remove it, but like, theoretically, I don't have to. Blood Vial is a little heal. Lizard Tail is a big heal when you die. Buy that, buy that, buy Pantograph. I mean, we have a cheap shop, thanks to membership card. We can afford everything. That, yeah, it is still unplayable. You dump it. When you beat an elite, gain 1 strength, or every 3 times you shuffle, gain energy, or show cards in draw order. That's kind of nice to know if you need to draw into like a meteor strike. But I think Sundial for the energy is nice. We don't. Here's why I don't think we need it though. By the time we shuffle, we have infinite energy. So this is useless. Because by the time we shuffle, we're gonna have played hopefully 1, maybe 2 meteor strikes. Where's the second one? I guess we didn't lock it in yet. We're gonna try. So yeah, I think we maybe just take Frozen Eye to reroll the slot. We got Pen Nib, we'll take that. And now we're gonna wait because we need to make sure we can still break the keys. So I think we're okay. We brought a lot of relics though, good lord. I will add 3 boss cards, which actually only cost 9. But we'll take Prepare Crush. You are mine. And then Awaken is a heal, so we'll take it. We're thickening up the deck, but we have the draw for it. And we can lock in the second Meteor Strike. Let's, yeah, we can do it. Sapphire Key. Now we'll probably recall, because we need to make sure we have time to do it. Nothing here is worth locking in, I think. Maybe Skim, but yeah, we'll recall, make sure we get it out of the way. Because we need to get the key pieces in order to do the true final boss. Scrape. I guess we have a Scrape in the deck. I don't really want to play Scrape though, because I don't want to. I want to play Master Eye, then we'll play Scrape to draw 0 things, but I think instead we'll just play the Gemstone Gun. Because it's free, and now we've got a whole bunch of other cards to play. Because like the thing is, I don't want to roll past good cards. Joel says, can I ask when you usually stream? Usually it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Exclamation mark. Oh, actually the chat commands don't work. So never mind about that, but usually it's the same time 4 days a week. So tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that. I like Spire. Spire's a fun game. Let's do a Beam Cell Snake Rig. Okay, let's do a Meteor Strike. Oh, hold on, 6. Maybe a quick move? There we go. Fasting. Meteor Strike, Slime Crush, Shiv. Now we have infinite energy, so we can lose 1. Have a good night, Joel. I think this is just a... Well, it's not a restock. I think it's a hologram restock. It does cost 5. It's still worth playing. There we go. Master Eye. You are mine. Free card. Free pen nib on a go for the eyes, but who cares? Alright. Transient's not gonna get one up on us. Why is the Shiv up? Oh, the Shiv's upgraded because of the Master Reality! It didn't even come to my mind that that was something we should think about. I want to kill him. What did you take from Forbidden Fruit? I took a quick move because we needed more block, because we randomized our defense. Another Master Eye, a second one, for more draw. And then for the uncommon, it was, God, I don't remember. I don't remember what the uncommon was. What was it? It was, I don't remember. I don't remember. I do declare that I do not remember. Get this out of my deck. Give me some draw. Give me some draw. This is why I love that battery pickup. We didn't have Bronze Idol at the time, but now we have infinite energy and those slimes become draw. It's just freaking ridiculous. We are gonna kill him. There he goes. Nah, we don't need any of these. even block, like, I guess we do need more block, but, you know, hopefully we just do good and don't die. We should have played fasting first, but we know we need this. Then give me a shiv and a soul roll. I'm happy with this. Because you're all dead. Well, the daggers are dead, we'll deal with everything else next turn. I do think we want fasting. Why do we have 7 energy? What did I do to give us 7 energy? Like, we didn't shuffle. How do I don't know. Oh, prepare crush, you're right. Thank you, Harrison. Sometimes I forget about the simple things, you know? Like the cards that I just played. This is an overkill, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Crush. That's expensive, but it ended up being worth it. I guess with the intangibility, a little bit less block is still okay. Eternal Form is another one that I would love to lock in, potentially. Because it's gonna make everything super cheap. We're on Pen Nib. We're gonna have to use it, but that's fine. Oh, play the Awaken. I took that card for the heal. Pocket Watch is fine. This is a skip. Maybe I should be adding in more Watcher cards, but I don't think we need to. I'm actually gonna go for the question marks. Skip to any non-boss room. Well, fight the elite, I guess. Master Eye early, you'll love to see it. Just play your gemstone gun first, because you want to be confused. We're not on Pen Nib, are we? That'd be a little silly. There you go. Nice and cheap. So we're confused. We could draw anything at any cost. So let's see if we can draw that fasting. Nope. But we drew it. It's not cheap. Now we can play it. And then Tail Whip is good enough. Give me some draw. Slime Crush is super cheap. Meteor Strike is literally free. I'm not gonna get dead on. Can we have more draw? I guess Cut Through Fate is draw. Lubricant is draw 2. We could also just play another Meteor Strike, I guess. I don't know, like, we can just play the, I mean, why don't we just hit him for 228 and kill him? There you go. That works too. Bad question marks, that's okay. Louise, welcome, how's it going? Panda has come for games. You're Louise, not Panda. There's Master Eye. Let's also draw. Ooh, okay, so Bewildered will change Meteor Strike. I think we play the Meteor Strike. Then we get a cheap Master Eye. A free Snake Bite. Free Dice Boulder. We can Wallop Hologram to take no damage. We're confused, so Overclock is just draw. Get a bad power out, why not? Not Louise. Louis or Lewis. Sorry. See, I'll remember that now because Louis, Louis, do 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 do. Hey, Louis, Louis. That's the wrong song, I know. Just, you know, ignore that. close are we to pen nib? 5. Should leave that there. Now we're on pen nib. Duplication potion. That's a pretty good potion. And nothing to take. So one more combat, then we gotta crack the key. See if maybe we can lock in another card. Next turn, draw one less. Yeah, we're gonna not worry about that debuff. Think. Let's start with the snake rake. Not how I wanted that to go, but that's okay. Let's do a quick move. Awaken is free. I really want to play the Master Eyes, so let's play one, and then draw. Free Prepare Crush is really nice, because maybe we can kill these units in one hit. King Louis from Jungle Book, but instead of It's a Panda Sings the Song. Gotcha. Gain 2 Rugged. Helpful. Helpful enough? I don't know. Start there. I need blocks. Well, I mean, I could use the block potion, I guess, and then kill you like that. It's okay. Still need more blocks, though. It's the one thing that this deck does not do well. I guess now we can just wait. Eventually you'll die. Fasting, very good. Let's hologram. We have the energy. Let's play like a Meteor Strike. Gain block, gain a random off-class skill, and muddle it. It is a block card, but I'm not super interested. We've broken the 3 key pieces. Anything worth identifying? I'm gonna say no, but Gestalt is close. So let's instead upgrade. We have a thick deck, a pretty thick deck. Let's make the... Man, I don't know. Let's make the fasting give us more stats. Restock might have been a nice one, because we want to play that on the cheap, but let's get more stats. Harrison says Brawl is cool. I mean, it's like you get 3 damage every turn, right? I guess it works better if you have multi-hitting cards, but it still is a little weh. Establishment, we don't really need that. This is actually like not a very good turn 1. Let's smack him. Got Dice Boulder. And a Shiv. And another draw. Okay. Okay, you know, we're getting somewhere here. Let's make his stats real bad. What can we muddle? Nothing's really worth muddling. I guess we could just smack you. Yeah. We drew none of our gas turn 1, which is a little sad. Vantage. Gain block, dead on, draw an upgrade. That seems okay. I think what I'm gonna do though is gun, Master Eye, then we'll play this for the draw. I guess we'll soul roll. We're hoping for a very cheap wheel kick. We didn't get there. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's not gonna be that bad. Game isn't showing his relics. Oh, because of this! I'm on page 2. Look at that. They're attached to my relic bar. That's interesting. Okay, we need to play this. We need to play this. And we need to play these. Luckily, we have a very, very good and luckily timed incense burner. This guy is probably gonna die. Let's tail whip him. I'm willing to use my pen nib and muddle and weaken him, and he's freaking dead. I like playing Snecko. Snecko's fun. Hit him a little harder, just a little bit harder. There you go. Bonk. Took a little damage on the fight, but I don't care about flawlessing. I just want to kill. All right, so at least we don't have really, really bad elite fights here. I do like that Bewildered. Haunted might be kind of annoying if we draw it at the wrong time, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. Strength, vigor, and buffer. It's pretty much what we got. An echo of a curse? Fantastic, wonderful even. What the hell, game? I guess we'll play it. It gave us draw. That was really strange. We need to play fasting. So let's play that. We gotta play this. I played my cards a little bit incorrectly. We're not gonna play Gemstone Gun. I will draw. Because now we can get rid. Oh, okay, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. This is not that bad. Bad RNG. It really sucked getting a free curse. At least it was free though. Diva form is totally unnecessary, but we might as well play it, right? Let's play it like this. Alright, give me the Meteor Strike. Give me a Diva form, Soul Roll, Pair Crush, Quick Move. Dice Boulder is playable. We're taking 3 damage, which is actually only 1 thanks to the Tungsten Rod. We have 2 Bewildered, so as soon as we play 1 card, our hand is gonna get randomized twice. Yoink, yoink. I'll take it. You're dead. We have a Pen Nib active. Is it worth hologramming something? Like we could hologram a Meteor Strike. I think I'd rather just draw. See what we get, right? We have like, well, we do have draw. Like literally, we have an empty mind. Oh, and these are going to be in order, so we know what we're going to get. Yeah, we want to draw. Well, I got a free shiv at least. Everything's too expensive to play. I think I screwed that up a little bit, but we've got a buffer, so we'll be fine. Well, everyone's got a buffer, but we can still deal with that pretty easily. So Haunted is gonna make everything in my hand. Exhaust if I don't play it, that's fine. Actually not a big deal. I don't know why that went through your buffer, that was weird. All right, let's get, ooh, this is gonna hit the buffer. So we gotta hit you first, then we can wall up. And then let's just, let's reboot. It's an expensive reboot, but we can probably play cards. Show up. There you go. By the way, you're dead. That's how easy it can turn around for them. Need an expunger. We do have a lot of energy, an expunger would be cool. Or something that just gives us high value attacks, but we don't really need high value attacks, do we? We kind of need the opposite. We need blocks, high value blocks. What was in our deck? Well, we can't play this anyways. We're gonna take Bag of Prep. We're gonna take We can reduce our own debuff, so I don't think we need Clockwork Souvenir. I think Turnip would be better. And we don't really need to remove cards, so you know what? Yeah, give me Turnip. We have $0 exactly. We can lock in, I think we want to lock in another fasting. Diva form is fun, but we have infinite energy already. You know, fasting is stats. Dun, 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 dun. And when we find a fasting, I might duplicate it too. Okay, we have 3 fastings. I mean, yeah. Once we play Meteor Strike, we don't need the fastings anymore, do we? How strange. I think what we want to do is muddle the Meteor Strike first. And then that's actually good enough. We'll make everything cheaper. We'll double up on fasting. We'll play another fasting. And then we'll reduce our debuffs by 1. Then we'll Meteor Strike you, which that's a requirement. So now we still have plus 2 energy, well, plus 1 energy every turn. We just lose 2, but we gain 3. So this is still like great. And then smack you with that, smack you with like the Awaken. Don't restock because we don't have randomized costs yet. Seemed fine to me. Weird turn, but totally acceptable. We have 14 dex and 13 strength. Okay. You know what? There's enough block. Reroll the hand. Haunted will etherealize what we do not play. Honestly? Excuse me. I might want to play another fasting? We'll be at net neutral energy though. But what do we care? We'll gain more stats. And what's the most important thing? Stats. Kind of. We're gonna lose a couple of cards, but that's fine. We have 16 strength and 18 dex. Four out of four energy though, for some reason. Bewildered is gonna randomize our costs. I think we just play the block potion. Hit you with a shiv and see what we get. That's free. Muddling is okay. I think a soul roll is acceptable, although this is gonna re-roll the cost of everything in our hands. So maybe we snake bite first. Dump the flawed. Roll. Free overclock. Cheap enough snake rake. Put up a lot of block. You know, the block will just turn into counter when we don't use it, so it's not completely lost. Could have been a better turn though. Really, we want the other Master Eye. Adept might be pretty nice as well, just so we get more possible block out of exhausting cards. I can see that. Let's get more draw. What's the best draw card we have? Probably Overclock, unfortunately. Oh, it's too expensive though. So we'll let's take a restock then. Yeah. Okay. We can muddle. Meteor Strike is free, so now we have the energy to play everything else. And a pen nib. I'll hit you for 51. Anytime I can get rid of curses or even the slimes, I guess it's okay. You're doing 17 damage. That's not that much. Get rid of the curse, please. Thank you for the 8 block. Shivs are a good way of getting rid of the buffer, by the way. This is a good time for Bewildered. Everything's expensive. Still kind of expensive. Still kind of expensive. Dump the dual cast. I guess Meteor Strike pays for itself. We'll go from there. I can kill you. You're dead. That was an easy fight. That was a good run. A solid Snecko run, I feel. And a very easy boss fight, it turns out. We took no damage. We had enough block just by playing infinity cards. And can I just say that synergy we had between confusion, adding the slimes then turn into draws later on, it's just perfect. It's exactly what you want. Anytime you can get draw in a Snecko deck, that's what you want. Even if it's Snake Rakes. Snake Rakes are fantastic. Lots of fastings and Meteor Strikes. Oh my god, that was terrible. Whatever that sound was. A thick deck, but, you know, you can thicken up your deck if you have a lot of draw, and we had a lot of draw. I took several of these draw cards to enable more draw. Solid run, and for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire Downfall.